Good morning, Ishwara here. Today I thought we'd do a session where we practice a sequence of Kumbhakas on their own with the bandhas. We practice Bahya Kumbhaka and Anti-Kumbhaka. Bahya Kumbhaka is where we expel all the air and we engage the three bandhas, sometimes called the Mahabandha, the great bandha. The three bandhas are the root lock, the perineal contraction, the navel lock, Uddiyana Bandha, and the throat lock, Jalandhara Bandha. So these three together are called the Mahabandha. We engage all these three bandhas when we hold the breath out. And in this case we can fully engage Uddiyana Bandha because in expelling all the air we've had to contract the abdominal wall, draw the navel back towards the spine. So this is best done when the stomach is empty, i.e. first thing in the morning. And if the bowels are also empty, that's perfect. The Anti-Kumbhaka is the breath held in. And in this case we engage not Jalandhara Bandha, but we engage the throat lock, Jalandhara Bandha, not Uddiyana Bandha, and we engage Mula Bandha. So the root lock we engage and the throat lock, Jalandhara Bandha, but not the navel lock, which is Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha means to fly up, to rise up, to fly upwards. This is related to the philosophy of Kundalini, the concept of Kundalini rising up through Sushumna, through the central channel, Sushumna. We'll talk about that another time. So let's practice together. It may look slightly disgusting, but because I've got quite hairy legs, and I find that when I practice Bahya Kumbhaka, i.e. the breath held out, I want my hands to be fixed because I take my weight forward, I lock my arms, I draw my navel back, and I lift my navel up. This is on a held out breath. If my hands slip, I feel that I lose some of the effectiveness or efficacy of Uddiyana Bandha, of the whole practice. Some of you, especially if you've not got so hairy legs as me, you may find that your hands don't slip, but I lick my hands just to try and get a good connection. It may not look nice, but anyway, that's what I do. So, going to practice 5 rounds. Going to do a few contractions of Kapalabhati in between rounds, and the rounds will consist of taking 2 or 3 or 4 deep breaths. Then I'll exhale fully. I will lock my arms. I'll take my weight forward. I'll breathe out fully. As I breathe out fully, I engage my Mula Bandha as I draw the navel all the way back to the spine. Then I engage Uddiyana Bandha, which involves when the navel has been drawn as far back as you can, when you've contracted the abdominals to expel all the air as much as you can, then you lift the navel up towards the throat. This is Uddiyana Bandha, and at that point I place my chin on my chest. This can all happen simultaneously. When I release, I start to lift the spine and I relax. Simultaneously, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha. Then I take a deep inhale, can fill the lungs, and as I fill my lungs I should feel the top of the chest rising up towards the chin. And then I draw my chin back into the throat. When the lungs are filled, when I draw my chin back towards the throat, I place the chin on this spot here, this little hollow in the base of the throat, and I contract Mula Bandha at the same time. So I don't engage Jalandhara Bandha, and I can't really. I can, but I don't. In Pranayama, we engage Uddiyana Bandha, the navel lock, only in Bahya Kumbhaka. So in Anti-Kumbhaka, with the lungs filled, just the throat lock and the root lock. Let's do 5 rounds together. Bahi Kumbhaka. Kapalabhati. Second round. Bahi Kumbhaka. Release the lots before you exhale, and then exhale. Third round, preparatory Kapalabhati beforehand. Bahi Kumbhaka. Weight into the hands. Releasing the locks. Exhale. One more round. Preparatory Kapalabhati. And just close the eyes, relax on the body, relax the arms. Check the head is balanced. Contemplate the space in between the eyebrows. Become aware of sounds. Become aware of breathing freely, without any control, spontaneous, relaxed breathing, soft abdomen. Become aware of bodily, physical sensations. Become aware of your body. And if any thoughts are entering your head, become aware of them. Notice them. And as you exhale, breathe them out. Become aware of any emotions, feelings. And thank you for your practice with me today. Thank you all. This is Ashwara.